We good? We live? My mic on? We all right?
We live, baby.
All right. All right, what's going on, everybody? I want to thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Hostily Awkward. If this is the first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi 700, or Comer Walker if you're nasty. I am joined by my co-host. We got the Narcissist Pod guy, Juan, in the building. Mr. Tone Deaf. Both of the Deaf Fresh Show. Make sure you check them out on Saturdays.
Like, why do you still fight?
I don't understand.
She says it every week.
All right, so if y'all notice, I am Bonnet Baby today. I could not find my wig.
How the fuck do you lose a wig?
How do you lose an entire wig? I couldn't find my wig,
You know
bro.
what? Would it be in you?
I literally have no idea where my wig is.
Did you lose it in the house? Or did you lose it in a hotel filming content? Because that's a good question.
You don't get no intro no more, bitch. You out of here.
Did you leave it in a car?
My Soze the whole way in the building.
Or did you leave it at a bar?
I will bomb that building.
Damn, bro. Why you trying? You gonna end his life?
No, I have no idea where my wig is.
Up under the bed and shit.
Shivering.
Hey, I looked under the futon and shit. It was not there. Nigga said, oop. Yeah, so I have no idea where the fuck my wig is. And I haven't been out of the house, which is crazy. So I don't know. I really don't understand where my hair is. So I'm here in a hat and a bonnet today. I haven't received a
Nunu got it.
Hey, Kayla, I'm actually surprised. I didn't know because you was on your little adventure this weekend if you was gonna make it. Shout out to Kayla. She is my new sis-in-law and she don't know it yet. Well, she know because I inboxed her this morning.
I don't even
want to know.
You don't want to know. I just want to fuck with her. But no.
What if your mama got it?
Well, no. And you know what? Like, the entire house was helping me look for it. And I think Nunu is our dog, if you don't know. I think Nunu was like, shit, what we doing? We playing hide and seek? Like, Nunu was like looking around and shit, but I know that she don't know what she's looking for.
No, she just chilling.
Yeah, but
she's like family activity. It's a group thing.
Dog, I have no idea.
Like when your mom said you go find something and you
I can only hope
really
that my wig didn't end up like in a random bag and shit, because tomorrow is trash day.
Ooh.
And that's the last thing I need is a motherfucker like, oh, well, And the kids always in the living room and shit. And usually when I come home, I take my wig and I put it on the fucking couch. So the fact that my wig was not on the couch is like, it's really, really baffling to me.
It's behind that couch by the window.
And the first thing, everybody, did you look in your room? You motherfuckers know that I don't go in my room with my wig. Like, I hardly go in my room. Y'all know I don't even sleep in there.
Well, they just want you to cover all bases. I really think your mom's got it.
Ma said Nunu hit it.
I
said Nunu hit it too.
I think mom's got
Nunu it. Nunu only fuck with drawers and toilet paper and shit.
Your mom's got it taking pictures for Aunt.
Ugh.
Tommy said it's in the freezer next to the hog moss. First of all, I don't eat hog moss.
Because he locked down in the band. Can you make the screen burger design?
See the comments is more important, bro.
But Mimi's man in the comments, so they popping up.
You know I got to start showing videos later, right?
Oh, no. I mean, I can see, so it's fine.
Okay.
Kayla said, fuck you, Mimi. Wrong sibling.
Oh, my.
I was quick on my feet with that one.
Oh, my.
Yeah, so I am here wigless, but it don't matter because it's me.
You might have a point about this narcissism shit because the way my beard look on this video screen,
I might have a point.
Fucking amazing.
As if I had any chance of being wrong.
Oh,
as if I had any chance of being wrong.
I'm beautiful.
All right, so on top of me suffering my wig dilemma, I need an Apple tag in my shit or something like that. If I could like beep, like if I lose my keys, I could find my wig.
You know, I hate that.
Because what the fuck? Where is my wig? I don't understand this. I'm so baffled.
My father has one of them things. And anytime this nigga is near me, I get a notification. I don't give a fuck about is there someone with an Apple tag. I'm like, bruh.
I heard they do that because they be Apple tagging people cars and shit. So like you will know if a motherfucker got like is following you or some shit or keeping tabs on you.
That and some parents put that in their kids' cars without them knowing it's there.
But that's the thing that I don't like
stalking ass bitches get enough money to afford one.
Well, no, but if you're doing that and you putting it on your kid, but if somebody steal your kid, they got an iPhone and shit, and it's like, hey, you got an Apple tag following you, then they know to search the kid. Now you can't find them. So it's like, what is the point of me being able to find it if you telling motherfuckers that I'm looking for it just for them to know to remove it? So it's kind of like
I think there's a setting where you can change it to only like those.
yeah,
like
you ain't
certain
think
people.
about that shit before you said it, did you, Kayla? I'm quick on the draw. But yeah, so on top of me suffering my wig dilemma, if you see my hands, Tone, can you zoom in for a little bit?
Do we really want to zoom in on that?
Just a little bit.
That travesty.
That's a debacle.
All right, so
You got 4 nails.
no,
3.
3.
My
I
bad.
was able to get another one up.
Your pinky's long, so I figured that was a nail too.
Well,
She got
both of
coke
my
pinkies.
Well, yeah, so those of you can zoom out now, dang.
Like damn, nigga. My
Um,
bad, dog.
see, don't contribute to this, Kayla. Don't do it.
She know. Beard busting.
But anyway,
That's
so
what you're trying to say.
as you
Never mind.
see, my hands are a fucking mess.
Yes,
Now,
I'm getting it all wet this summer.
I have very, very
where you was going with
long
it.
natural nails. So my natural nails grow so long and so pretty and just they're luxurious. Okay, like they be
luxurious.
cause they be
who's
like
the-
shining and I don't have to do anything to my nails. They just grow like that.
Who's the narcissist now?
So by my nails, yeah. Like, cause when I gotta part that thing open on OnlyFans,
wow.
they be like, "Ooh, them nails pretty."
Can we get Nuco?
No, but so because my natural nails are usually in tip top shape, like I don't like the fake nails. I don't need them, but I don't like them because when they shave your shit down, they gotta put the glue and all that shit on there, and it makes my nails very brittle and ugly. And then you have to depend on the acrylic nails, so I don't like them. But I have recently started, since I am doing OnlyFans, I've started going and just I get manicures regularly and then I'll just get, the gel polish over. So
Right.
at least,
So it's strong.
they're painted, but I don't got to sit there all day waiting on this shit to dry. And it actually, it'll last.
I thought they put your hand in the hand warmer thing when they do your nails.
Still
It's a
gotta wait for
UV
that.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still gotta
Yeah.
wait for that.
But for me, it's like my nails grow so fast that even with the gel nails, like it starts to, you know how when a girl needs a feel with her nail, when she need her nails done, you start seeing the nail bed and shit underneath it. Mine does that kind of fast because my nails grow fast. So I'm like, okay, I want to switch things up. I want to be able to have the look of my nails being done without having to go through all that process of damaging my shit. Now, a lot of black women here, shout out to all the black nail techs here.
It's a lot of y'all too.
Yeah, they do press-on nails now. So the press-ons is not the Lee press-ons that your granny used to wear, to church and shit. They really, they got the designs and you
Right.
can get the stiletto and the casket style, whatever. I'm not a nail person, so I don't know all the details.
Yeah, you can get all that shit. I
Yeah,
follow
but
it.
what-
but
so
they're
what the fuck is a
very, very
stiletto nail?
pretty. Shout out to Raven Jackson. That's who I got mine from. Now for this particular set, I bought 3 sets from her. I am selling 2. I got them. They're too long for me. Even though my natural nails are long, like these nails are a lot more bulky. And because my nails are long, you get something that is a little longer than your natural nail. The designs are absolutely fucking beautiful. Like she did a really, really, really good job, but it's not I need my shit shorter than this. I don't understand how y'all be wiping y'all ass, okay? Now, people that wear nails all the time get offended by that. I don't give a good goddamn because I said what I said. People ask all the time, like, man, I don't see how, chicks wipe their ass with that, blah, 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 blah. And because I've had naturally long nails my whole life, I didn't think that it was an issue. The difference is when I had these press-ons on, it's different because when I'm gripping something or like trying to pull or push or something, like it feels like it's pulling on my natural nail. So it's different. Like the force is different and it feels like it's going to break and it hurts. And I don't like that. Well, my natural nails, I can do whatever I want to do because it's my natural nail. There's nothing to, it's nothing hindering me. So it got to a point where like every time, like now I can do it. Like, cause these are free, I'm good. But initially, like those first 3 days of having my press-ons on, I would have to hold, like, after I used the bathroom, I wasn't confident enough. Like, I was sitting there, I'm like, bro, I'm wiping for like 6-10 minutes. I get up anyway, grab my detachable shower head, turn the water on, and hang my ass over the tub to hit the backside. Like, I gotta make sure shit is good down there. Like, I don't have a coochie that just, hangs out for you to just dab it.
So it's gonna be that.
We ain't even 5 minutes in, and he even took his glasses off.
It's gonna be this kind of.
First of all, we're almost 12 minutes in.
No, I'm talking about we only 5 minutes in. We've been here 12 minutes, but we only been talking for 5 minutes. And he's sick of your shit already. Why you stress my man now? He's already old.
You gonna chill with that?
You got Tony in here looking like a real senior citizen.
Anyway. So, yeah. So,
You just know I hate you, dog.
and everybody, anybody that knows me or has been following me on social media for any time whatsoever, you should know how I am about having a clean anal. Like, that's my thing. So, me wiping and not feeling confident in it because of these nails and shit, and I'm like, So yeah, I would have to hang my ass over the tub and make sure I wrenched everything off because I didn't like it.
There's nothing wrong with the rinse. Like when
No, it's not.
When you wash dishes, you gotta rinse and sanitize.
Yeah, and I'm gonna step into some other hygiene shit. We're gonna transition right after this, but it was difficult. Now, the reason why I chose for the press-on, like I said, is because I can get the look of having a full set done without having to go through the damaging process. And they were supposed to be easy to get off. Now, initially, when I put them on, before I even started filming, a couple popped off. It was like whack-a-mole. Like, I would glue one on, put it on, do whatever, and then all of a sudden I grab a camera, do something, one pop off. I got to put this back on. So it was kind of going back and forth. So I got to a point where I think I had too much glue because I was trying to make sure. I'm like, okay, I don't mind them popping off right away because that's what I want them to do. I really only want them on while I'm on camera anyway. The issue was I didn't want it to pop off in the middle of me filming. So I think I used too much glue and then I got stuck with this shit. So one by one, I've been trying to get these motherfuckers. Now these are on here good. So I'm hoping that by the end of the week, they're completely gone. Cause trying to pop them, that shit hurts. And I don't feel like dealing with that. Let me see. You said, yo. You said, fam, use wet ones. Or are you talking about a bidet? Just like the rest of us civilized humans.
What's it?
That's
a door?
I guess he's meant to bidet.
Is that like how bitches been on TikTok saying?
And that's the thing, and it's like flushable wipes have been a thing for a long time, but they're not really fucking flushable.
Yeah, they can clog your toilet still.
Yeah, that's just a market employee. They're not really flushable because I have seen like the septic and like that shit ain't really flushable. So at home, like when I travel, like on the go, I'll have them because I don't really care about nobody else shit, but I have to pay my own plumbing bill. And my dog loves to go in our garbage can, and I hate that. But you talking about get a bidet? What the fuck you think I was using my shower head for? It was just a hood bidet. Same difference. So yeah, I won't be
but don't.
If you are interested in purchasing 2 sets of press-on nails, I have them for $25 each, or you can get them both for $45. And I'll get a custom set made that specifically fits my hands. I think that's the thing. Like these are kind of wide for my nail bed because my fingers, like my fingernail, like they're thin. So yeah.
Them some big ass nails.
Yeah, so I won't do that again.
I don't understand the concept of that shit.
You're a dude, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, nigga, you got to get all the way up for that. I mean, I've been in the shower and had to get out the shower to go shit and then hop back in it, so I live. I'll be all right.
After shower shit is the worst.
As long as the ass is clean, I'm good.
Since we here,
hey, Corbu.
I do have a question. Is taking, like, as a dude, like when you go to take a piss, does it relax you like completely? Is that what it's doing? Cause I feel like when you pissing and your asshole is relaxed, cause you ever be peeing and then like you feel like you got a shit, or you think it's a fart and then like you almost shit on the floor.
Well, okay, so
What?
because we sit like in gravity, and then this is another thing like that D is missing while he's talking about the wipes. Like my whole point is, it hurts my nails to do anything back there. So whether it's regular tissue or wet wipe, it's the gripping part and the dragging of the tissue. It's uncomfortable. It hurts to where I felt like I couldn't do it properly. That's the whole issue.
Look, Tom. All I'm saying is,
But no, when we sit down, obviously we have gravity, work. That's why they actually tell you like. And I was like, damn, I wonder if that's how I got that hemorrhoid, because I sit on the toilet for a long time scrolling to get away from my family. And you sitting there and just all this weight is bearing down on your booty hole while you just sitting there. But yeah,
I don't think that's how hemorrhoids
there have
work.
been instances where like if I'm in a hotel and like I don't want to wake somebody up, because it's quiet and poots echo, but because we're peeing and we're just in that position, like a poop will just like, because we already sitting there. So it's like you pee, stop, pee. There's a video about that. I think I just shared
all
it.
I'm saying is I was at work and I just thought I had to pee, and I was sitting there chilling, taking a piss, and how you feel like it's a fart. So I'm like, okay, it's just a fart. I can let it go until it got like right at the. I'm like, if I let this go, it's gonna be a turd on the floor. And even though it's mine, I'm not picking that up.
D said, pretty dick grippers are a treat, fresh. And then he said, no, nigga, that's just you. But yeah, so,
So you telling me you ain't never pissed and like your asshole was relaxed, you felt like you was gonna shit on the floor? Niggas be trying to be so cool, like don't nothing happen to y'all. But it's okay, y'all got it, bro.
No, he didn't
really
say
hate you,
sitting
dog.
down to pee, because that's why he said it was going to be a turd on the floor if he had let that poop go.
Right, I
He
wasn't
standing
sitting. I wasn't sitting down to piss, bro.
But yeah, so one of the
So
things,
judgy.
Yeah, I don't judge those who do sit down to
No,
pee.
just in general. That's so judgy.
What, to shit on the floor?
No, that's horrible.
Right, if you shit on the floor, I'm definitely judging
Talking
you.
about the option to piss while sitting down.
dear
Like, I
God,
don't want
man.
to stand up all the time. Maybe I do want to come sit down for it. I got a book to read or something. I got a text message to send.
Okay.
I think if you gotta pee and shit, so you kind of,
Of
sit-
course you should sit, but I'm talking about sometimes I go in the bathroom. Let me finish this text message. I just sit down instead.
Right, like going in the bathroom to sit and piss. Now that's wild.
How's that wild? I got shit to do.
Wait,
I don't know.
I gotta
no.
send this text message.
I don't know. I don't. Whatever, Tom.
I gotta get this tweet off.
I'm learning a lot about you.
I learned a lot about you,
Right.
I can't complain because y'all know everything about me.
and we don't want to.
I mean,
I mean, but the things we're learning about each other is the shit you be like, bro, you probably kept that one. Well, I didn't need to know that one.
see,
You are a walking.
I got a text message that just irritated me, but I'll get
See?
into that after the fact.
Somebody sitting on the toilet had to get this text off.
But I'll address it.
They probably
After.
definitely sitting down when they wrote that.
Right. It's peaceful.
But-
Was it him? It couldn't be him. He's still on email, so it wasn't him.
So while we are on the subject
You can
of
sit down and email.
of wiping
said
ass and hygiene, I want Tone to play this video real quick
This
so we can
bitch.
so we can discuss this, because it actually ties right into a
That's
post
why,
that I shared
yeah.
earlier today.
Oh, you know what? Let's add the stream.
But I've long said that I feel like there's a problem.
The niggas not washing
You in
that.
the shower. You bathing. How the fuck do you wipe your ass when you bath?
You don't. You don't. That's gay. I'm not gonna put the rag between my cheeks. That's gay.
It's dog's face.
So you bath and then you just say, fuck the ass. You just wash.
Yeah, like I probably like wash like the cheeks, but like I'm not putting rag between my cheeks. That's gay.
So you don't put no soap in between your ass.
Absolutely not. Toilet paper goes between there. That's it.
Yo, he stood on it. He was like, absolutely
So-
not.
You.
Yeah.
So it's gay to wash your ass.
Put the rag between your cheeks. Yes. I'm not
This
gonna do
walk
that.
around with.
That's gay.
Lord, what's wrong? So you don't. I'm getting off of here.
Now, if you have paid any attention to my pod before now, my Facebook post, I have long stated that I felt way too many niggas felt like that because they call everything
that's
gay,
ignorant.
and that I don't trust niggas to properly clean they ass a lot of the time. Like,
Hey, let me give
now
you
the
those,
niggas that I deal with are extremely they're hygienic like women. Like, they clean themselves like women. But a lot of guys, I don't feel like they clean their asses properly.
And with the mind state
And
like
and
that,
these be the types of niggas that y'all be rushing to be pick-me's under their stats and shit. And like the whole time this nigga's typing, his booty is itching.
itchy ass.
Ew.
So there was a
Having an itch in your ass?
no, that's-
Wow.
Wow.
That's just.
You gotta scratch it, so that means you got shit under your fingernails.
yeah,
And then they
which will
correct.
bring so there was a list.
And then they stir their drink with their finger.
There was a list. Somebody made a meme, and it said, "Men's hygiene is just as important as women. Please try not to stink.
If not more.
Please don't use Axe. Please drink water and eat plenty fruit so you can also taste as good as your partner. Please exfoliate both your face and body. Please wash, deep condition, and detangle. Men, try not to use hair care products that say men because they use the same fragrance as Axe, which is harmful to both your skin and scalp, and it stinks. It's okay to smell like fruits, shea butter, or flowers. Smell has no damn gender. There are also masculine natural scents: eucalyptus, sandalwood, sage, peppermint, etc. Moisturize every part of your body." Now, I felt that there were some things missing for this list, so I had to,
Expand it.
yeah, so I shared it and I added my own. And people have been sharing it like crazy. I didn't know it was going, but it was important and it needs to be said. So I'm happy that people are sharing it. So I acknowledge that they missed some things. And number 1, please wash between your ass. Okay? Wash between your ass. Get in there good. And that was another thing, like with the nails and shit. Like, I couldn't, I'm used to being able to part my ass cheeks and scrub under the stream. I couldn't do that. I had to, turn it sideways and get in there like this. And it was like
The
wedging.
hand?
I didn't like that.
You had to follow the rock, turn them some bitch sideways.
I did. And it was like, and it's like,
We don't need a different.
Yo, we don't need the visual.
this is not how I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like to get in there. Like, I hold ass cheek open under the stream, arch it back a little bit, and scrub. I get in there good. And my nails is fucking me up. I don't like that. But I need y'all to know that removing dried shit residue is not gay. Okay, it's basic hygiene and a necessity. Can we all agree here?
Most definitely.
Fuck.
Basic hygiene and a necessity. Tone, I might need you to work the comments because I'm on my Facebook page for right now.
Because I know they coming in. I ain't even seen the screen.
But I want you to think about something, right? If you were to get doo-doo on your hand, think about getting doo-doo on your hand. Whether you wiping in a tissue break
I
or
hate that.
or whatever, you get doo-doo on your hand. Are you just gonna get some tissue, wipe it off, and go about your day?
No, you should wash your hand.
Or are you going to get soap and water and scrub that
You
shit?
gotta scrub.
You want to scrub the doo-doo off your ass is the same way.
Dog, I have to
You want to
scrub
get
my
soap
hand, and, then I
and
still
water
go
and
get
scrub
sanitizer on
because
top of it.
because dry tissue is not that's not gonna do the job.
So, imagine.
I'm just saying having sticky buns is not it's not making you more masculine because you're not cleaning your ass. It's making you dirty.
So niggas get in the shower.
They'll clean everything. You know what? Hold
they
on.
will lather the outer cheek,
Right.
but won't get between them.
So then on top of that, so it's like then when you get out of the shower, even though you dry off, you're not completely dry. So now you didn't put your drawers on and you still got water that done seeped in your ass. Now it's marinating.
Shut up, dog.
So now you playing 2K and it smells like fucking sewer.
Bruh, these the same niggas who won't wash their legs.
Yo, you can't come to my house, fam. See, niggas like that can't hang out with
These the
me.
same niggas that won't wash their legs when they feel like the soap and water that runs down off their body takes care of their
No, that's
legs.
white people logic. You got to wash your legs.
Same niggas that do that.
I wear a watch and fucking rubber bands. I should wash my fucking arms when I get in
These
the
the same
shower.
niggas who won't wash the gooch either. And they wonder why they got a
Yeah,
whole...
Dino in the comments, he said, asshole, taint, everything. The fuck raised these people.
Right, fam. Sometimes you got to get them with the Captain Morgan as a nigga. Throw your
Right.
leg on the fucking tub
I
and get down. You
Yeah.
just, because you never know when you could get
Yeah.
your dick sucked.
So, and I mean, in this...
Hi, too.
You never know when you
Never
could be
will
about to
remember
get
And,
some
and
head.
this brings me back to a comment that Juan said earlier, like, bro, and then you just scratching your ass, now you got doo-doo under your fingernails.
Right.
And that brings me to manicures and shit. Like, manicures and pedicures are okay for y'all. They are okay. Don't let people tell you that they are gay. You niggas want to rub the pussy and do all of this kind of shit.
Ooh.
You need to take care of your hands.
I
We not telling you to go get a full fucking set. Your shit ain't got to look like this. You ain't got to, while you in the fucking massage chair, pick out a color swatch like we do. Ooh,
I
yeah, I
think
want
that's-
flamingo pink. That ain't what we telling you to do.
I think that's
But
how
if you
most
want
niggas' hands
flamingo
look.
pink, we
That-
don't judge you.
That ain't what we telling. No, but I'm saying for
Sexual-
niggas that
we
feel
need to
like
make that a button. Sexuality is a spectrum.
No,
That's
but,
a button.
but it's for the people that are insecure about it
Insecure,
and
right.
feel like going in the first place is what like no, it is fucking hygiene. It
I
is
messed
okay.
up. I messed up getting some pussy one time because I had a long fingernail. And this was the younger years when you used to play with the pussy and finger it. That long fingernail made that left in Albuquerque in there. It fucked her all the way up.
Yeah,
She hit you with the eye.
Yeah.
And-
She kicked
and-
me out the house. Never again.
and
Cut my
that's
nails
like
all
me.
the time.
Like
She put you out.
I'm a
Bro, you don't understand how much that shit has to hurt. You just rip the inside.
yeah, and I'm a woman, okay, and I've talked about how my nails are naturally long. When I know that I'm about to do a scene with another woman, I clip mine because I don't like I clip them down low, probably like this low, if not, and I shape them so that they're not sharp.
See, and that's what I didn't do. I wasn't shaping
Yeah,
them.
like so I make sure that when I'm dealing with her, I get it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
You know it can go wrong.
people writing me right now need to get these bubbles off my screen. But yeah, like, and nobody got time for dealing with y'all rough ass feet. Like just because you're a man does not mean that you have to have rough ass feet. I don't know who started that bullshit, but it is a lie. You do not have to have fucked up feet just because you were born with a dick. It's not how that works. Because some of y'all shit, y'all look like a fucking corpse walking around.
Oh my.
Like it's terrible. Then you niggas want to fucking take your socks off and shit. No. No.
So wrong.
That is ridiculous. Moving on.
Please do. Get away from this shitty situation.
Manscaping is your friend. Okay?
No,
Don't-
no, get that a round of applause, bro.
No, not that. You was like, let's get away from this shitty situation.
Oh, okay.
That was for
Manscaping is your friend. I cannot stress this enough.
Big facts.
I get it. Some of you don't want to be completely bald. Some women are like, well, I don't like it completely bald. Whatever floats your boat. Trim the hedges at least. You don't gotta, completely remove everything if you're not comfortable with that. But at least keep that shit neat and together. Okay? Because your shit should not be looking like weeds growing outside of a fucking condemned property.
Condemned.
I don't want to go to suck your dick and it look like I'm pulling up at the bando. That's not what I want.
Some chicks will not take. If you want your dick to
Niggas'
get completely,
dick hair look like trap houses.
if you want to go ahead and get your dick completely swallowed,
When you
get rid
roll
of the
up
front yard.
And it's always that crib with all the windows boarded up and nobody cut the grass and shit. And they got all them orange notices on the door. That's what niggas' dick hair be looking like. And I don't have the time for it.
Niggas look like condemned houses.
Yes. Yes, yes.
As is properties.
Like,
Rio.
having roots dick is not more masculine.
Roots.
Clean that shit up.
This bitch.
Roots.
Clean that shit up.
Niggas got Kunta Kintes.
Like, dude, it takes that, like, just
Chicken George.
trim it down and shape it up. Okay? Like I said, you don't have to completely remove everything. Just make it presentable. Because some of y'all got that shit that not only do you have ridiculous fucking pubic hairs, that shit extends down.
Ugh.
Like, so it's like,
It's on the thigh.
yes.
I know some chicks like that.
Yes.
I know some chicks like that.
It is fucking, oh my God. No. Mm-mm. It looks painful to have sex at that point.
Oh, coarse.
Yeah, like, cause I can't imagine like riding dick and I just got hair stabbing the fuck out of me. Like it feels like I'm riding the emery board. You know the shit you file your nails with?
I know.
Like I'm not riding your dick and it feels like an emery board scraping my pussy up.
That is terrible. I feel bad.
That's ridiculous.
I feel bad for any man or woman who deals with someone who's built like that down there.
Yeah. And
Go get a sugar wax.
And I mean, and even if your hair isn't very coarse and rough, because, you know, a lot of light-skinned niggas feel like, oh, well, I got good hair. You know, I ain't got it, whatever. Like,
That perm.
y'all shit get... No, he will.
We know he will. He don't count.
He'll send me a pic. He said, I know how you like it. Yeah, that motherfucker is smooth.
Because that nigga is weird for you. Who does that? One, would you ever seen your woman a freshly shaved photo?
If she asks for it, yeah.
Hey,
She
look,
don't ask.
sending a fresh shaved dick pic is almost equivalent as when you niggas get a fresh haircut. We be happy to put that dick in our mouth, okay? Hey, Pre.
Hey, I need other women to confirm that.
Look at Nick. We talking bald.
Yeah. I definitely
No.
would like other women to confirm that y'all like the naked meat.
We are, Nick, we're not necessarily talking bald dick. We are talking neat dick. Like, if they aren't comfortable with going completely bald.
So
like,
just
you know,
get a fade,
you,
line
you,
and taper.
you ain't got to have the eagle eggs. If you don't want the eagle eggs, you ain't got to have the eagle eggs. But at least
the way, what did you call it?
smooth as eagle eggs. Like, you know, smooth everything.
Okay. Nick confirmed, like, yes, they do love the bald pics.
But, I mean, I do.
They like ball meat.
It's a lot. It's a lot more fun, and you know,
Because I'm
shit,
like, they don't
slipping
want you
and
to
sliding,
send
slipping
dick
and sliding,
pics, but
baby.
yet if we send you a pic of a bald
So-
dick, does that not still count
Okay,
as a dick pic?
so since we got
You are not working the comments, bro.
They coming in hard and fast. Pause.
right, wait a minute.
No, because they really work.
No,
on it
because you turning me into that show. I want to be live, but
Live,
be able to
baby.
interact.
So since we got some
But I
females
can't work the comments in
in,
this
in,
episode.
in the
That's
comments,
I got
and
involved.
y'all, and y'all are here. So and y'all always say y'all hate unsolicited dick pics.
Right.
But if I took the time to groom my dick properly,
No. We didn't say just send random bitches your bald dick. That's not what we said.
no, I'm asking.
That's
We,
No,
we
I'm
did not
asking.
say.
I'm
sexual-
asking though.
You know what?
Because y'all say
That's a
y'all
wild thought. to
like
randomly just
y'all
say, I
don't
can't.
want unsolicited dick pics, but if you get one and you see like, well, he put some thought into this one. Like,
No.
like folks hit the tank. He good. Like,
No, because if I don't like you and we're not already on that level to where I'm interested in you,
I can't.
it's just gonna piss me off.
I sent you
It's
a
just,
pretty.
it's just gonna
So
piss
you don't
me
wanna-
off.
Taking dick pics in front of the toilet. You niggas need better location.
No, you know what, Pre?
Who be in the middle of a good
No.
shit and decide to send a dick pic? What is wrong with America?
This is probably
Yeah,
why we
like-
don't like us.
Like niggas be sitting on the toilet, spread eagle,
With the air
like they
freshener.
finna get a fucking Brazilian and just dick in the hand or or resting on the seat. So yeah, I'll go back up and I'll respond to the comments, y'all, in a minute. But
It's coming through.
you know, but last and not least on my list, like
You wanna
your
smooth
lips,
like fishbone.
your lips are part of your body. Okay, so when that meme said to moisturize your body, that includes your mouth. Okay. I'm not telling you to have your lip gloss popping like Lil Mama, but you niggas need some fucking Carmex, some good old chapstick. Can never go wrong with some good old fashioned chapstick. But moisturize your fucking lips. Like, I really be seeing niggas like hitting blunts and shit. And I'm like, I'm so surprised that motherfucker don't just rip apart. Cause y'all shit be jagged as a bitch. You know how like when you watching the movies and shit and it's a nigga like dangling off the cliff and it's like the little jagged heels and shit.
Stop talking to me.
That's how niggas' mouth be like. Remember in that episode of The Simpsons when
Stop talking
Bart was trying to be a daredevil?
Yeah.
Remember Homer hit on the way down? Remember how sharp all that shit was? And y'all be so confident, like y'all will be right in the motherfucker face talking with them dry ass lips. Y'all don't try to lick them or nothing. Probably because you know you'll cut your fucking tongue.
Cocoa butter is your best friend for everything.
Do something. Because them dry ass mouths is not working.
Exfoliate.
Like, that is fucking ridiculous. And then, you know, Juan brings up just randomly sending bitches dick pics because, it's shaved and pretty. Random. No.
Hey,
That's
niggas
wild,
niggas already sending random unsolicited dick pics.
He's just basically trying to say,
So
I'm
now
going to give you the best
I'm
presentation.
trying to give you I'm giving you the best. Was that Anita Baker? I'm giving you the best that I got.
Giving you the best that I got.
Right, I'm giving you the best that I got right now. And right now,
I didn't ask to see your cock. That's the rest of that lyric.
yeah, check it. Check your phone. I was on it because we need that right away.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't want no dry ass nigga. Not his body dry, not his lips dry. He definitely won't have his dick dry with me. So, I'm going to need everything else to be a little moisturized around here, okay?
Oh, it ain't came through yet. We in the basement.
But you know, while we're
Okay,
on
to the Wi-Fi?
while we're on the subject of, you know, unsolicited dick pics, there was something that
You got one.
what?
You got one? Or are you talking about your post?
No,
Okay.
I'm actually about to see if I can get this opened up. Because this shit was wild. But, I mean, it poses a question like, damn. Now, this is a trigger warning, okay? I want to go ahead and put this out here. This is a trigger warning because even though it isn't, you know, a real thing, you know, the word rape will be used. So, you know, if you feel like you need to exit and come back in about 5-6 minutes or whatever, completely understand. I just want to throw that out there because I don't want to catch anybody off guard. But a woman said that she was raped in the metaverse.
1 hour later.
Wild.
In the metaverse.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
That's another button.
I'm not surprised.
That's another button I'm finna send you in a second because that's crazy. I just need a button for like all the while. That's crazy.
Before we get off the show, before we leave tonight, I'm gonna record you saying that's wild.
That's fucking wild. How you get raped in the metaverse?
That I can believe that though, because they be acting up in the metaverse, bruh.
So apparently she was in a virtual game called Horizon Worlds. And within 60 seconds of joining, she was verbally and sexually harassed by 3 to 4 male avatars with male voices. And
This is a
they
funny time.
virtually gang raped her avatar.
What the fuck, fam?
She details watching her avatar get sexually assaulted by a handful of male avatars who took photos and sent her comments like, "Don't pretend you didn't love it."
Oh wow, that's not funny. But
How do you?
What?
How
That's
you-
wild.
How you gang rape a motherfucking
Because
virtual
if
reality?
you really can't be doing them, but just making your avatar bounce up and down around them or rub on them. But the fact that they send photos with the extra stuff to it is what makes it wild.
Okay, so I could be totally wrong, but let's paint this picture. So
Yes, maybe like The Sims, but
If-
not like
if
as aggressive as Woohoo is on there.
if this is virtual reality, do I have this fucking VR helmet on? We just painting the picture.
It depends on what game they playing.
No, I'm just saying, if we in the metaverse
Okay.
and I can see your avatar, do I have this fucking helmet?
Let's say
on?
you do. Because the story, if it's the story I'm thinking, that's what it was.
Okay, so now I got this helmet on. So that means every time I do one of these, I can see what I'm doing.
Right.
Imagine a nigga in his living room doing this with nobody. It's just you. And you. That's
I have
wild.
heard this story.
Crazy.
Because that's why now in the metaverse they put a buffer where bodies can't get close to each other now. Like
Yo,
literally in the
this
metaverse,
is-
your avatar cannot get no closer than your avatar.
This is nuts, bro. Like a nigga was sitting in his living room rubbing himself like, yeah, you like this, don't you? What is wrong with they had to be
That's
white.
why.
What is wrong with people?
But then it goes to a thing like, so the headline of, because it was USA Today.
How old
This
is
shit
that
made
article?
USA Today?
This was just a couple days ago.
Okay, so this is new.
But it was like, when does it count? Like, so do you just go in and be like, all right, well, I can't catch no charge from this, so I'm gonna just go in here and take some computer ass, like, and then it brings into question, like, okay, are they only doing this here, and they like, well, I gotta get these urges out here, or do they do it in real life? Like, it brings up a lot, like, because for you to have the mindset to go into a video game to rape somebody,
Oh yeah, you definitely trying to get your shit off in
Yeah,
real life.
you definitely.
You
wild.
should
You know what I'm saying?
you should be arrested on the spot. Like they should catch you wherever you are and just cuff the fuck out you.
yeah, it makes me feel like if the FBI were to pull a kick dough, like the things that they would find on that hard drive would be sick.
Terrible.
They
just
might
happened.
catch the nigga in his living room
Doing
doing
that.
doing one of these. Like, who are you grabbing on, fam? You just air thrusting? Like, yeah, you like this. Like, bro, you sit your sick ass down.
So
somewhere.
to answer Dino's question, like I said, if it's the story that I had read a while back, basically what it is her avatar was standing here and 4 other dudes' avatars came around them. And then the guys were just going up and down. So, like, in one case, there's a nigga sitting here doing lunges in his front room while the character was rubbing up and down on her.
Just you and this big ass helmet on.
Bree said, I wouldn't have thought about that, Mimi. You should be on Law and Order. You know what? Like, I watch a lot of crime and I got a lot of shit. I don't talk about it because then if something ever go down, niggas gonna look at me like,
because you're a sick
they
person.
gonna look at me like I'm wanted and
Thousand
shit. And I don't
Oculus
need that.
is
I
What
don't need
the
that
fuck?
smoke.
Why did you gotta quit painting this? So I'm a narcissist, a serial killer. What am I not?
Skinny.
In a
Yo,
relationship.
I don't, man, you so fast. I hate you.
You know she
I
had
said
that
the
with
Oculus gonna be sticky as hell.
Ugh.
Right, nigga. Police kicked the door in, you in
Yeah,
there.
Bree said gamer dudes be weird, so I wouldn't be
Wait
surprised.
until they
Juan.
make.
Yo,
Maybe the niggas-
hey, don't do that.
No,
Hey, hold
no,
on.
no.
All I do
You
No,
might
it's
not be
different.
weird.
It's different.
but
You
they
are
all-
not.
some
You
of the-
have a life outside of gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm
You know that there are those dudes
Dude.
that they are completely surrounded by shit. They hardly leave out. Niggas pissing in Mountain Dew bottles and
They
shit.
wild.
we not doing that.
Because, dog, some of the people I play Destiny with, they some weird dudes.
I'm like, damn, I have a sneaker habit. That shit.
no,
at
you
least-
have a
Nah.
you're a normal person.
At least that should give me.
I wouldn't go that far, Tone, but he ain't as bad as them.
I'm not normal. I will agree that I'm not normal, but I ain't on no time like this.
They on some wild freak shit.
Yeah,
and
that's-
it's crazy because there's worlds for that kind of shit. They could go into them freaky ass worlds.
Yo,
instead.
but see, the metaverse brings up all kind of questions. So obviously, if you can feel raped in the metaverse, I assume we can buy pussy in the metaverse too.
So some key points.
Point
from the
me
story.
in that direction.
No, because this heifer might find a way to just corrupt it for us.
Key points in the story.
That's
is-
true too.
It says sexual violence online includes abuse in VR, revenge porn, harassment, and rape threats.
Where's that one chick that was on that Black China hired to fuck with dog from? Was he a Kardashian? Yeah, because he was on some revenge porn shit, and Black China got that lawyer dude, got him right the fuck out of here.
Right the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, so that was
I think you should have sent now, Tom.
that was wild.
I sent you a video.
I'll look in a minute.
So
Niggas doing this and they niggas crazy. Bro.
I want to talk about a couple things like
Oh,
that
you want that
aren't.
clip?
Yeah.
You should have said that.
Clip.
That's the best way to describe what we be talking about.
The clip from Atlanta when dogs sitting in
Yeah,
between.
Oh,
it's
okay.
sexuality
What is
is
the
spectrum.
spectrum?
So-
You can do whatever you want.
I don't know who started the. Okay, is it the Tool Out or the Too Loud challenge? Which one is it?
I don't
Ask
even
one.
gotta walk
I've
in.
seen both hashtags,
So
but I don't know which
the song,
one it really
the
is.
song says.
I know what
don't-
the song says
right.
because I did my own challenge.
the-
It is
I
on.
guess-
It is on my Facebook story. But if you want the uncensored, you will have to subscribe.
Yo.
OnlyFans.com/Comer_Walker. Because
Where's your regular page?
why? What do you mean?
The page. I'm blocking this one. I don't want nothing to do with this page.
Y'all don't look at my stories anyway.
We try hard.
try not to.
Well, Juan killed anyways, but
Because when I post on my story, it's always advertising or food, and I hardly use it for food unless it's like something new or I'm out. But it's almost always advertising. So when you see my story, you
I
should know
just
that
like-
it's going to be something Comer's Candy Closet or Comer Walker related.
all we ask is to lead with like your
You know,
advertisement
sometimes,
and
like,
then do your video like
I've-
you did today.
I believe we.
But I always
like,
do that.
I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
saying. Just
if
just do that,
see your
we good.
story, it's truly accidental because sometimes I'll be watching people's stories
And just
and
let
I
it
don't
play.
know who's next.
Yeah, you'll just let it play.
And then you'll be next.
But Mimi does what she does. Is why I said keep doing that. She'll put like an advertisement, like, "Hey, Comer Candy's on sale, $5."
Right,
whatever
now,
it
if I
costs,
catch
and
that-
then you'll see that before she gets the bull.
Right.
So I see that, swipe the
Right,
whole thing.
If I see that, I'm gonna swipe.
Swipe
But
the whole thing.
But I've also noticed, like, if I put pick first and then the what's the name picks, then it's like
More people will look.
more people click
Yeah, because
then
they
that
look for
helps my
that.
advertising. Right.
Yeah, they look for that one photo.
because you know they see shit
Which
right
is
at
why
the top
you
of the screen.
did the
Right.
hidden behind the shower door one.
Can you please not like ruin this TikTok trend?
She probably already did. Keeva's posted hers.
I did. I commented on that one.
I did too.
I was like, it wasn't loud, bro.
Well, mine is digitized.
She's like,
I put a filter over it.
I seen censored ass.
Yes,
today.
you did. Everybody saw censored ass. And speaking of seeing censored ass, okay, let me tell you about you niggas. Now, a lot of you motherfuckers I didn't even realize were on my fucking Facebook friends list and all the time that I've had Facebook.
Till you was walking
But
in with
whenever
your
I
tool out.
advertise, y'all pop out of the woodwork, want to inbox and shit. I don't want to talk to you niggas. Okay? These buns are business only, bucko. So if you are not clicking a link to shop or subscribe, you have nothing to say to me.
You just
Okay.
literally did her whole stat verbatim.
Like,
Because I ain't
Relax.
even got to walk in with my tool out.
yeah, but I don't,
Mystical did.
you know, and it
And
really,
look what that got him.
but it really gets me because niggas think that you see this, right? You see me advertising for my businesses.
Right.
Business.
Because my body is a business. That's what it is. And you
Oh, well,
feel
her-
like
her
you
body is
got
a
the
wonderland.
juice to hop in my fucking inbox talking about some, hey, remove that filter. Nigga, if you want to see the filter removed, then you pay like everybody else. The fuck you thought this was?
You thought he had some cash out?
Now, I don't know who,
She still don't know her
who
price.
decided to lie in that song talking about the best things in life are free. Say that shit in front of a homeless nigga and see
that
how
was-
he feel.
It was actually Bobby and Whitney, I think, who said that.
They might have had
It was
a,
way before that. It was
They might
the
have had a-
best things in life are free. Do 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 do.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, I
that was
mean,
way before Bobby.
well, you
Bobby
gotta
Whitney.
think
Oh, but
about-
that old nigga, like,
But you got to think
$2,
about
you
what
were
his
rich.
best things in life were, though.
That's what I want.
He got all his coke from Whit.
What I want.
But his best things in life might be free.
That's what I want.
She going back to the old one, like
But I'm saying though,
Chuck
even,
Berry version.
even
or some
him,
shit like
maybe
that.
the best things in life
I
he
will
had
block you, Devin.
were free.
I will block you.
What you mean, honey cat? He ain't wrong. Oh, you ain't wrong.
No,
my
that's
bad.
a girl. Yeah. No, he said I'm gonna hop in your inbox and say thanks for the ad, beautiful. I will block you.
Don't be
See,
that guy,
That's
bro.
that shit that niggas tone age be doing.
I don't do that shit.
I said tone age.
Okay, just make sure.
I feel like you do though.
I don't.
My
I
fucking
don't.
hand, I didn't put my
I-
bandage back on.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to be that type of nigga.
That's because it was cool when you used to do it, and then bitch ass
I-
niggas made it bad.
I was the thanks for the I was the thanks for the ad. I used to call bitches ma. Like I was a real filthy nigga when I was
Yeah.
young.
But
That's-
I'm
you
not
grew
a.
up in the Dipset years. I'm not surprised.
You know.
I was on
Hey
some
ma,
But they do. They be, the best things in life are free. Like, nigga, have you tried to get on an airplane and go to an all-inclusive resort in an exotic country? That shit ain't free.
and that is actually pretty.
Hey,
Like,
know-
nigga, they charge us for fucking water, and we need water.
Speaking of water,
We literally can't survive without drinking water. We have to eat food.
said you disgusting for that. Tommy.
What kind of life is Tommy living in
Well,
this?
bro, Tommy is.
I don't even want to know.
Tommy's in his 50, bro. That's a whole new age area I haven't reached
so
yet.
I don't know what y'all be thinking y'all go get for free, but it damn sure won't be me. So if you want to see something, you go pay something. And that's how this cookie crumbles.
I mean, the
I
best
see
thing,
what you did there.
the best things in life are free. It just depends on what you think the best things in life are. Now, if you think some pussy is the best thing in life, it's free. It can be.
If a nigga's
It
coming
ain't
up to
free.
me at the gas station telling me that he want a sandwich,
At that moment, if the sandwich is the best thing in your life, blood, it's not free.
It might be for him because if he asked you and you bought it and he got it, it was free to him.
I'll buy you a sandwich.
I always buy somebody a sandwich. You don't never know.
It's only two reasons why I will help the homeless people.
you
one-
sound like a fucked up nigga, but continue.
One reason is I think that's God in like a disguise.
Swear to God, I
And
always
if, you,
think that.
and if you don't help, when you get to like the gates, he gonna play like on the
I
video
always feel
screen.
like, bro, it's
He be like,
testing me.
you see that one time right here?
I
Right
was-
here, you remember this time when
I was
I asked you
hungry.
for $1 because I was hungry? And you was like, hey, now fam, get the fuck on. Yeah, you said that.
oh, and then I'm gonna pull up my smartphone like, hey, remember this time when I lost my job and couldn't pay my mortgage and I asked you to please let me hit the lotto and you didn't? Boom, that's what that is. So where the
Yo.
fuck we going with this? We gonna be looking at each other like that.
Diddy.
Give with Diddy and what's the name like?
Hey, man,
Fuck
if
you mean?
I guess if you got
He gonna let you in, but he gonna put you in the poor side of heaven.
he was like, you know what, you got a point there. But hey, let her in.
Like, nigga, I can do
Put
this
her
all
on-
day. I asked you
let
for
her
a
in.
lot of shit that you didn't deliver. Let's go.
The guy was like, let her
Let's
in.
go,
but put
nigga.
her, put her
I
in
got I got a tablet too.
I gotta send you this TikTok I be saying like, dog he keep praying and asking God for money, and God be like, nah, I'm not seeing you. He's like, dog, what's up with this money, man? Said I can't get no money, but he's like, Moneybag Joe down here giving niggas crack pipes.
Hey, and you know, and that be killing me. Like, and I be getting, and it's one of those things where it's like,
Dog, why is religion
I be
completely
happy for
different when it's
people,
us?
but at the same time, I be upset because it's like it be the people that
Who
don't
don't
need to
deserve it.
win that would stay winning. Like, I just saw a story. I didn't click it because I was mad, but there's a Mexican guy, and he won a $10 million jackpot. He said he's still trying to spend that money. He hit another 10 mil. I think he hit 10 mil. It was like 2015. It
Ain't
was
he fu-
only a couple years ago.
Oh, ain't it like a limit for how long you can try again anyway?
No.
See, this was
No.
wrong with this country.
What's wrong with this country?
The fact that
No,
he
no, no.
won 10 mil, but he can go back to play the lottery again, and he ended up hitting another 10
The
mil.
fact
so-
that we
so
have
you win-
lotteries to make people instant millionaires, but so many motherfuckers is homeless and hungry in the first place.
You know, just be
It
their own,
really
but
just
it be
like-
our own money that they be winning.
That's because it's America, bro.
It's our own money we be winning though.
And it's crazy because America always make it seem like they're like we just top tier, bro. Like we creme de la creme in this motherfucker.
We're
And
not.
we're the most fucked up people, man.
But when you see the way some other countries live, you be like, I'll probably stick with this shit over here.
And the thing about it is, if they actually just got their shit, like just thought about like, damn, bro, we making all this shit and sending it to them motherfuckers. Let's just keep it for us. They would be good.
We would. Like for once, if we sit down and be like, that's
America
y'all
is just a
problem.
big ass bully, bro. We just so happen to be friends with the bully.
We big ass bullies, and then we pay
America's
people
a
to be our
bully, and
friends.
we are just friends with the bully. We just so happen to be born over here, and it was like, oh, all right, cool. We cool with the popular nigga in school. That's all being born in America is, because America's a very fucked up person.
Oh,
Very
man,
aggressive.
Living in America is a scam.
America was unloved.
Like if and you know what? And I feel like if you've ever watched The Boys, I really feel like Homelander is the real representation of America.
He is. He
Like
is.
Homelander is really the representation of America.
He is Homeland Security. And how America really thinks.
When he
And then it's like I feel like we all got Stockholm syndrome and shit because as fucked up as America is, like we really don't want to.
We don't want to live nowhere else. Like we know that we got it better, that we won't go nowhere
as
else.
American citizens, we really got Stockholm syndrome. Like we know it's fucked up.
That's because, like,
We know it's fucked up,
that's
but we
'cause
like,
they be
yeah.
everything you go through in America, then they show you a clip like, so niggas be stealing in Europe, cut your hand off. You be like,
And it don't even
be
always
like-
be that extreme.
and you be like, I don't steal, but I kind of want to keep my hand. You
I
like,
need-
I ain't never stole shit in my life,
I
but
need
that's
my
what
hand.
they doing
I
over
think
here.
I need 2 hands to play 2K. I'm just saying.
Be like, bro, you don't steal. You ain't got nothing to worry about, but you worried that they gonna cut your fucking hands off.
And remind me ahead of state when Doc kept saying, and God bless America and no place else.
Right.
Oh, he was Sharon Stone's cousin. I was like, I didn't win that election. That's
Yeah,
all
but
they
that
kept
shit
talking
wild.
about. Like, he's Sharon Stone's cousin.
That alone would actually get you somewhere. Look how I got Trump.
Now, we know that for the past 2 months I have been
Gas
dealing
prices
with,
have been extremely high.
man.
Higher than me.
We know for the last 2 months I've been documenting my very unfortunate experience with Bae That's Not Bae being upset that, you know,
Is
I
he
was
still not over it.
getting tossed up on. No, so after we recorded last week Sunday,
I like the way you give.
I went home and I actually went to sleep. But if you know, like, I have my phone on silent while we're recording.
Right.
Typically, when we leave here, I forget to cut my ringer back on.
Right. I do that sometimes.
So I woke up at 5:30 in the morning to use the bathroom, and I saw that he had emailed me 2 hours
That's-
before. Yes, he's
Email.
still emailing.
Email.
He had
That's
emailed me 2
terrible.
hours before.
What y'all 80-year-old people?
Now, he emailed me. He didn't say anything. He just sent a screenshot of that Trey Songz and JR song, Used To. And now there are 2 Trey Songz versions of Used To, but the one with the JR guy, I guess that's like a more upbeat one where he's like, you know, I know this ain't right. Why can't you just come with me tonight? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 like we used to. Basically, it's a song that's saying, like, we need to do what we used to type shit. It's on some I want you back type shit. We need to do what we used to, right?
Okay. I see where
This-
you going with this.
This is the song.
Okay.
So
Let's see what
me,
you trying to do.
knowing, you know, how Rocky shit been the past couple weeks, I'm like, all right, cool.
You ready?
So I reply and I send a screenshot of this song that, like, it really just,
Y'all so childish.
it really, you know. And I send this song, and then he sends me 2 emojis. He sends me the little rock well, first he sends me like the little thinking emoji like this,
Like,
and right next to it is the rock emoji with the eyebrows up.
he wanna
So
be-
I reply with an emoji, and I send the eyeballs.
So what he trying
This
to-
nigga spazzed.
he wanted you to cosplay with him?
This bitch.
Yes, the nigga spazzed, dog.
Why did he spaz?
I'm finna look.
What did he say?
That's what I'm finna pull.
That's what we need. We need his actual words. I would tell you to give it to Juan and let Juan do it in his voice, but I actually want to hear everything.
Hey man, don't talk about how I talk.
Yeah. So
Fuck you, judge me.
I send him this song. And it's a very, like, it's a song, like, on some, you know, like, shit, nigga, I miss you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Dog, this nigga was like, ex-boyfriends, orgies, threesomes, foursomes, cum shots. No, I'm straight, but it's all about content in your world. What's funny is you always right in your mind, but yet you do what you do, and it's okay. Never again will I have anything to do with you. The song you sent is a lie, Dinkins. You're a lie.
It's not that you're alive.
You're a lie.
I'm like, bro, you text me, and then you send me this song about us, you know, getting back and doing what we used to and shit, making shit think it was sweet. So I'm like, all right, shit, bet, nigga. Maybe we go hit the shot this weekend or something. I'm thinking I'm back out the doghouse and shit. This nigga's
put me back in the
fast,
game.
dog. So what I think what it was, and come to find out, it's so funny because, like I said, he texted me at like 3:30 in the morning. At like 11 at night. No, it was like 7. Sorry, it was like 7 something. No, that was a different day. Damn. But anyway, a couple hours before he inboxed me,
1 hour
he wrote
later.
Jelly Bean, you know, just to check up on her, like, hey, Jelly, you know, how you doing? Just want to check up on you, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, because he does that. They still
Right.
had that relationship.
I respect the fact that even though he thinks you a piece of shit,
Yeah.
he still be there for
Absolutely.
beans.
And, you know, and he told me that, in, you know, our message, he said, but your daughter is a pure, innocent version of your ass, and I'd be glad to be in her life until the end of my days.
He slid that at the end of it.
No, that was a separate message.
Oh, okay.
After he spazzed, he sent the follow up. He sent the follow up.
Dog,
He said, and nope, I don't hate you. I can't fucking stand you because you're nothing but a fucking hypocrite and a lie. So then I snapped because y'all know I don't like being called a liar, especially when I didn't fucking lie about nothing. How am I a hypocrite? You were the hypocrite because you were the one that was doing shit and made it seem like it was cool for you to do shit because we went together. But then because I do shit because we went together, now you're mad about it. Which will also transition us into our next topic. Now, I'm not really big on celebrity news, but some shit just be funny, especially when it's relatable.
Okay.
So the whole Jada and Lil Baby
Okay, what's happening?
situation.
Okay, that situation.
Yeah. So let me see, because I saved it. Now, apparently he posted on his Instagram story and was like, motherfuckers think they could play with me or play with you or, whatever. And Jada responded and was basically like, nigga, you played with me for 6 years. I text a nigga back and now your chest hurt.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes.
And that's how I feel. So I feel that. So going through, because like I said, I think I saved it. Was it on Twitter or did I screenshot it? I be having so many different ends. Oop, that's coochie.
So are we saying that niggas don't have the right to have emotions?
No, what we're saying is
It's the
niggas
double-
don't have the right to act up over a situation that y'all don't have the right to play victims to circumstances y'all created. That's what we say.
Man, but
You can have emotions. You can be hurt. You can be upset. But when you feel like you are entitled to play victim to circumstances you created between us, you can go to hell
Hey.
swiftly.
Niggas like to play victim.
Like on that little jetpack shit that the Green Goblin had. I don't give a fuck how you get there.
Niggas want
Just get out of my face.
Niggas want to be a
The
white
fucking
woman.
audacity.
Niggas want to be a white woman in danger in a horror movie.
But it's like, bro,
That's
this
actually
nigga
dope.
got busted fucking the porn star. Remember that shit?
That James Harden paid for.
Like, bro, you did so much shit. Now she texting nigga back. Now I don't know how true
like
this
James
is.
Harden.
Because I really haven't been on Twitter today.
Be my James Harden.
I haven't been on Twitter today, so I don't know how true this is. So
What?
it's still a rumor.
What'd you hear?
So somebody was like, bro, no. Bow Wow was the nigga she got caught texting, and that just sent me over.
Why is it that Shad Moss always makes everything worse, bro? He's an icon and he deserves the respect.
I'll tell you right now, if Bow Wow was fucking 6'4",
He wouldn't have these problems.
niggas wouldn't be playing with
They
his
wouldn't
name
be playing
like
with
that.
his name. Shad Moss is an icon, and y'all deserve to get this man. Bitches will go for Shad.
But you know, like
He was on CSI Cyber, goddammit.
Oh my God.
Bow Wow brought a lot of this shit on himself.
No, Bow Wow's stock went down when he was lying about being somewhere. This nigga was sitting in coach on the plane.
Right, he was like, I'm on the PJ. Bitch, you're in economy, my guy. Like, what are you talking about? You are sitting here with the rest of us.
looking out the window.
Right.
Yeah, so and then it's like, because I had a couple times like tied right together. So now we're going to go into a video, okay? It's a series. Were you able to string them together? Or you got to play them one by one.
Oh, I got him in the series. I sat here and put them together.
Okay, so
Because that was funny.
so we have something that's coming up, and this is something that also relates to my situation because it's something that he asked me to do. So
That's why he's spazzing. That's why he's spazzing.
yeah, we'll talk about it. So
it makes sense now.
so Tone is about to go into
that makes sense. That's why he's spazzing.
and we'll talk about it in a second.
Fellas, never ask the woman that you love for a threesome or a three-way. I asked my lady that I loved and lived with for a three. I begged for it and finally broke her down. And she said, okay, whatever you want to do. I said, let's go to a swinger party and we gonna just, get us something and we not gonna talk about it. Nobody get mad or jealous. We just gonna have fun and leave it there. She said, okay. We went there and I knew I was about to get me a girl and we was gonna do something with the girl and we was gonna leave and live happily ever after. We get in there and nobody wasn't doing nothing. I said, let me set it off with my lady. Then these girls gonna see me and they gonna join in. And we got started, and the dude with the longest piece of meat I ever seen walked up on me and said, brother, can I get in with you and your lady? I'm saying to myself, absolutely not. And I said, I ain't gonna look like no hater. Let me ask her. Hey, you just gotta ask her, brother. He said, babe, is it cool? She said, it's cool. I was like, we live together. I will kill you in my head. I said, wait a minute, Jesus, we didn't plan for this. This was supposed to be a three-way with another woman. This is turning into something else. I know my lady ain't like this. She ain't never would do nothing like this. I couldn't think of what to do because the dude was next to me with his thing lean out, and I was uncomfortable, so I went into the bathroom. And I came out of that bathroom to get that boy off my woman that I live with, and it was 4 other dudes on my woman, and she was handling everybody. I just freaked out and went back in the bathroom for a minute. I came back in there. I couldn't think what to do. I came back in there and joined in that train that they was running on my lady that I live with until it was my turn to get on top, and I covered her whole body up. I blocked her body with my body. She ain't doing this no more. And we went home after that, and we never discussed it again, but I knew my girl done had a train ran on her, and I ain't never get a woman. I didn't want this. I kept my word and we ain't talk about it again, but I had to put some good peanuts on my lady later. I know it to save the relationship because they did her dirty in there. So I said, I'm about to put some to prove peanuts on my lady when we get to the house. When I got to that house, I said, I got to redeem myself because I didn't perform well in the train because I was uncomfortable with all these dudes around my lady that I love so deeply and I live with. I got to that house, I said, I'm about to put the lower third disc in a vagina. And I tried to hit it and I couldn't reach the bottom. That vagina was stretched long, short, deep, and wide. That coochie was so, it felt like I was an astronaut or in one of them machines that blow your whole body in the air. I was like, I don't feel my lady. I cried the whole time, but I went through with it and I ate the coochie afterwards. I love the girl. Don't judge me. Shit.
Okay. So this brings me back to me. They're in the comments cracking up, Trey and Tommy. So this brings me back to my situation. Now, when I was in the hospital with COVID back in, August, September, one of the things that he was talking to me about was he wanted us to, go to like a little swingers thing. And I'm like, well, shit, I know places in Chicago, that we can go. We're always in Chicago. There's places there. And he's talking to me. He's like, as long as it's me and you in the end and blah, 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 blah. And it's just, I'm like, I get it. It's cool, whatever. I'm not tripping on that. It was his idea. He initiated it. Okay. Tommy said, dog, join the train.
He didn't know what else to do.
I mean, at that point, I probably just, I mean, what else are you?
Because you put us in this environment like it's a safe space. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not just about you. You're not the only motherfucker that get to play your fantasies out here.
But see, I don't think he expected a train. Like you clearly, he said he went to the bathroom and it was only one nigga in here.
He wanted to say no to the single guy.
He wanted to say no to the first guy. Basically, he came there with the expectation of just getting 2 bitches. His bitch and the new bitch, and they was going to have a grand old time.
Why did he make that clear?
He
should have said,
how do you come out and just say, like, okay, I'm selfish. This is just for me.
Right. That's basically what it would have came out
in
at.
the beginning.
And then she would have said no to it.
Before we got here, you should have been like, I would like a threesome. Then you should divulge what kind of threesome you want.
Look,
because you don't know what's on your filthy bitch mind. Apparently, he didn't know she wanted to fuck 5 niggas.
That's the whole thing.
He didn't
was
read the
trying
room.
To play it slick, and it backfired.
He didn't read the room. When you see the dick to pussy ratio is swaying in the opposite direction of what you want, you may need to have a conversation about what you
had that conversation, period. But instead of him saying something, he was like, "Oh well, I'll leave it up to her." And then she was like, "Well, shit, I don't mind."
Fuck that.
It's the fact.
But
fuck.
It's those kind of environments. You definitely have to have an understanding before going in, which I thought we did. And he has always been very adamant about, man, I'll never judge you, whatever.
And you believe
him? Yeah, because
he's light skin.
Right, but there's been a lot of
they into each other though.
Right, and there's been a lot of shit I haven't judged him for. But Tommy said she saw that Me Too, nigga. Nigga,
that's what
if
it
you
was.
saw it, that's what she saw.
Right. It's the fact that he ate the pussy afterwards.
But
He love her, don't judge.
Yeah, he did. He said that.
You know, and one of the messages, like, this wasn't the recent one. This was like when we were first arguing and shit. One of the messages that he wrote me, basically said that, like, I guess you never really realized, how much you love somebody until, you know, you see niggas going
Pound
balls
out.
deep and her, you know, just really taking whatever. And I think that's his biggest thing is because he saw, you know, me having a threesome with the two dudes. And it's like, but I told him, I'm like, you act like it was just random niggas. It's two niggas that
What
I
would he
already
have
fucked. I
done-
just fucked them at the same time.
What would he have done
was
if
like,
he seen?
and then you're just so fucking like it's not a big deal. I'm like, it's not.
You're so you're non-chain link.
Because I'm like, bro, we are almost 40, okay? I'm a lot more sexually aware and open-minded than I was back then. Like, the only thing that I knew about sex back then was what niggas wanted us to know because they wanted us to be controlled by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then it was like,
Right.
we weren't supposed to suck dick. Why? Because niggas
Not
created
af-
the narrative
not
that
after
only
a
the
train,
hoes suck
Tommy.
dick.
Wait, what did Tommy do?
No,
after the train?
Tommy said niggas eat pussy every day. Be all right. No, not after a train just got ran on your woman.
Not directly. Like, you gotta wait a day or so.
This nigga did it late. He did it within at least 1 hour later.
Yeah, but
think
and that's
he
the
hit the
thing, and it's
shower
like, so if he's acting like this now, how would he have acted in the actual moment, like to be there?
I believe he'd have been ass naked, dick out, and swung on somebody.
Probably.
And that's the and it's like, bro, you spazzed the fuck out over seeing me on video.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think he would have been this upset if he happened to come across a threesome with you during the time y'all was not talking to each other?
That was the thing. When it was done, we weren't talking.
No. I mean before the reconciliation that happened. So during the 7 years of fuck you and fuck you, if he would have seen it, you think he still would be feeling the same way?
Well, his feelings wouldn't be hurt, no.
Okay.
Because it was, you know, during all that time before we, you know, got back in the swing of things. Fuck. Okay, so I sliced my hand open and I forgot to put my bandage back on there and I just hit it.
That broken apple cutter?
Yep. Shit, that hurt.
How the fuck you break an apple cutter?
It just break. When you
Nigga.
push down on the apple, if the outside plastic is not strong, it'll break and then you hand go right on top of the blades.
I put the picture in the group. Shit, because you ain't on Facebook, I put it in the group. But I just feel like a lot of times niggas play too cool and it bites them in the ass.
Yeah.
Niggas feel like they can't come out and say that they would have a problem with something, and then they put us in a position to think that they're okay with certain things that they're not okay with, and then they spaz the fuck out and end up like, you end up looking the way that you didn't want to look in the first place. When had you told me about it,
Yeah.
we could have had this, and this could have been avoided.
Could have definitely been avoided.
But, and I told him, I'm like, bro, like, you went and you had a whole fucking baby, and your whole thing was we were on a break when you created that baby.
Oh, well,
So it was okay.
We was on a break.
Well,
when
we
I
was on a break when I fucked them niggas.
You on a break when you were getting pounded
And,
out.
and that's the thing, and I'm like, you have,
Pounded and paid.
you know, the whole Jada thing, like, you have lied.
That's a shirt.
And you didn't even have to lie because we wasn't together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was doing us, but it's like we weren't committed to each other to where you had to only be seeing me and I had to only be seeing you. But you would lie to me about shit to go kick it and do little shit with other bitches. I've never done that to you.
You know, one day he gonna wake up and he gonna realize that all of this could have been avoided.
Literally everything negative that has happened with us started with his actions.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
He's also
And niggas are always quick to be on social media like, man, women don't never take accountability for their part. No, I can take accountability for certain things because I feel like, okay, well, maybe I didn't have to take things that far or I didn't have to react that extreme because I'm older and more mature now. But everything that I've done, it was a reaction to his initial action,
you are wiser.
you know?
You gotta be strong.
But when I
You
saw that
gotta be-
video, like I laughed and I was just so tickled because I'm like,
Thaddeus
Niggas be
Christ.
thinking that they cool with that shit because all they thinking about is, yeah, finna go in here and get another bitch, finna go in here and get another bitch. And then they don't think about, okay, well, you putting us in this environment, don't think it's just all about you. You not finna be the only motherfucker in here getting what you want to having fun. Nigga, if we finna be in here, we finna fucking party, and we ain't gonna talk about it when we leave.
That's cool, but you ain't had to have 4 niggas on top of you.
Whoa.
Maybe they was in the orgy room and he didn't read the sign.
I was saying he didn't read the room.
Because they definitely got
Maybe when he
different
went-
rooms.
maybe
You got
when
the
he went-
bondage, BDSM room.
Maybe when he went to the bathroom,
shower
they
room.
was like, "Is it cool to come over?" And she was like, "Come on, we here now." Maybe she wanted
D
the
said most
bukkake.
people, male or female, don't take accountability though. And Tommy says, I'm not really cool with it because the possibilities are endless. I'm selfish as fuck. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because all it is being able to communicate that.
I'm gonna keep
Most
it a buck.
niggas are selfish in that way to where the point where it's like, all right, well, I want to bring another woman in the bedroom, but I don't want you doing shit.
It's the fact that it's the woman he loves and he lives with. I think if it was like a chick he was cool with or one of his fuck buddies, he may not care.
I'm not proposing the fucking idea in the first fucking place. There's a lot of shit you can do to spice up the relationship to keep it interesting, but going to a fuck party ain't one of them that I would want to do.
And you're not wrong.
That's
So,
cool. That's
boundaries
cool.
and limits.
We are not finna have a conversation about going to a fuck party. Because like Tommy said, the possibilities are endless. You could go in there, it's like, yeah, I'm finna have 7 bitches. And you go to the bathroom to rinse off, and now it's 6 niggas balls deep in your girlfriend.
You go find 6 other bitches to fuck on during the time frame.
I mean,
Tommy said, I say it loud and proud. Even another woman could be disastrous, which
This
is true.
You can
You know,
get
that is that,
TYB by
and that's the
another
thing,
woman.
and that's definitely a can of worms that, you know, for some relationships, it does not need to be open. It does not need to be open. You know, it sounds good initially, it sounds exciting, it sounds fun, but it can be taxing if you are not really prepared for it. Because in my situation with, you know, the threesome that I had with a couple, it was a baby mama and baby daddy. I didn't want to fuck her because honestly, she's not fucking attractive. But I had been drinking in Showtime all night, and me and him was already fucking, and she actually called me from his phone like, hey, can you come over? And I'm like, this bitch want to fight over this nigga, but it is what it is. So I'm like, all right, I ain't no hoe, so I went. But she just wanted to
what
fuck.
the fuck?
She wanted to fuck.
Said, I ain't know how, so I went.
Yeah, so, you know, and I don't know in her case because women do this a lot. Women agree to threesomes that they don't want to agree to with niggas that are already cheating or have cheated because they feel like it's something that will keep him. It's basically an anchor when it does absolutely nothing. And during this threesome, some of you heard this story, but you know, new year, new dusters. But during this threesome, this nigga actually had the audacity to tell both of us, like, I love y'all. In the middle of the threesome with this chick that he lives with. Now at some point she did get up and excuse herself, and this nigga didn't even notice she was gone, and he just kept humping. I'm like, bro, I felt so uncomfortable. I've had the dick before, but at that time I just felt uncomfortable because I'm like, I don't know, she in the bathroom crying. I don't know if this bitch went to go get a blade. I don't know what's going on at this point.
I feel better if I just got up and put my pants back on.
Yeah, so at that point, you know, when she came back, I was like, you know what? I'm going to let y'all just go ahead. And I like kind of scooted on the edge and I grabbed the remote and started watching TV. And then all of a sudden she climbed on top, and next thing I know, dog was snoring. So he fell asleep in the middle. But it was.
Yo, this sounds like a lousy ass experience.
It was.
This
It
sounds
absolutely-
lousy.
and you know what? And that soiled me on threesomes for a minute until I started doing OnlyFans. Like I had went years without doing a threesome until I started doing OnlyFans. Because that was just, I was so upset.
Yeah, that sounds lousy as a bitch.
I was like, bro, Showtime was closer to the crib. I could have just went home and played with it at that point.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You drove across town for some bullshit.
Oh, shit. Tommy said my guy lost his wife to another woman.
Damn. Oh, so he was on this Cisco Drew Hill shit. Somebody was sleeping in his bed.
And we just talked about that shit too. We just talked about that.
Cisco was devastated when he walked in that room.
He said that shit get through in your face if either party is immature.
Till I can't sleep, baby.
He said that shit sounded terrible. Dog fell asleep. Yeah, I was, and the crazy part, like I had got comfortable too. Like I was laid on the edge of the bed like this with the remote. I was at the foot of the bed, and all of a sudden I hear this nigga snoring. And she on top, and she like moving the shit. And I was like, he fall asleep. She was like, girl, yeah.
That's so disrespectful.
And then after that, me and her ended up like going in the living room talking and shit. And she was trying to invite me on like her birthday trip and shit.
That's wild.
It was yeah.
This is a lousy
So
and uncomfortable experience.
So she at that point I was like, man, bro, I'm not finna drive home. It's late. I was tired.
Spend the night.
So I slept in the living room. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna go in that disaster. I'm gonna sneak out in the morning.
Damn, you didn't stay.
He said, "Can I get a blanket and a pillow?" You know?
Didn't even stay for breakfast.
Damn, what if they was having eggs Benedict?
Yeah, he's been a dick.
I like that one. Hi too.
Yeah, but I that was just a major, uncomfortable situation, and I feel like in that instance, alcoholic. He said sleep in a box house way. Alcoholic, too fucking drunk, couldn't finish, fell asleep. But yeah, so that really fucked me up with threesomes for a while because I'm like, I don't think that she really wanted another woman in her bedroom. I think that was one of those things where she was just trying to either impress or please him, and it went bad.
I don't think that's nobody to impress. But hey, I'm not here to judge any of this.
I mean, but we know the extent of that. And
yeah, we know more.
That's a real what you won't do for love situation.
Yeah, we know more
in
about
all sense of the lyric.
For love, you tried everything, but you don't give up.
Oh well, speaking of sex, and performances and whatnot. Before we left here last week, I told y'all that I was going to get some on Monday, and his performance would determine if I would be, rescinding my offer to take him to the Bucks game.
Wow.
Did y'all end up
he said, how you go to sleep on 2 miles, 4 titties, and 2 coochie fat. I had already removed myself from the equation because when she came back in the room, I could tell she was uncomfortable. And I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable in her own crib with her own nigga. So I started watching TV. So it was just her. She climbed on top of him.
When you leave in the middle of a threesome, like, what did you go and do? That's crazy. Like, you go get some juice.
That's what I said. I said, I don't know if she went to go cry in the bathroom. I don't know if she was contemplating grabbing the blade. Like, I don't know if she texted her bestie, bitch, I can't do this. I don't know what the fuck happened. I just know she disappeared for a considerable amount of time. And I was concerned.
You got every right to be.
But yeah, so going back to dude now, Monday he was I ended up having a really, 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 really nice hotel room. I was actually in the executive suite. And that motherfucker was lit. Like, you walk in, you got the big conference table and shit, you got your wet bar, you got your entertainment center and all this shit, and then you go and you got the little step up tub. That was actually the picture that I posted of one of the lingerie outfits, the Run the World outfit. That is available in both fun and queen sizes at CommerceCandyCloset.com. I have changed his name in my phone.
This ought to be good.
His name in my phone is O-2 because he is 0-2 with me. Now it's not 0-2 because the dick is horrible. It's not what it is. I think, and I'm not even really unleashing and fucking this nigga like this, like the way that I could. I'm really, really mild with the pussy right now. Like, I haven't even turned it up. But I think that I may be a little bit much for him now.
You think?
And as far as, equipment, he has the equipment. As far as stamina, he has, stamina as far as like,
do you really have the stamina?
He will nut and it doesn't die. And he can keep doing it.
Game or no?
Is he going to the Bucks game or no?
That's what we're
we here for.
Is he going to the game or not?
Let the
too
guys
late.
know if he's going to the Bucks game, and then you could tell your story to the women when we checked out.
Right, or did he go to the Bucks game? Because I don't know what game this was.
No, the Bucks game is coming up. It's on Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Chicago game?
Or is it the Hawks? What is it? I don't know. What's Thursday?
I don't fucking
Damn,
know.
near want to know. I told y'all I got the ticket, so
I just want to know, is he
Bucks.
going?
Thursday
To
the
the-
24th.
I just want to know, is he going to the game?
Do we really have the
who
stamina?
is they playing? at
Did he
24?
make the cut or no?
We rooting for you, young man.
You said 02 clearly means no, fam. I enjoy his company. He's a very good kisser. I just
What's the problem?
How is he 0-2 and you've said nothing bad about this man yet?
because he can't keep up with it. Like basically,
Motherfucker, everybody don't drop 40.
no.
Can't
That's
drop
not what
40
I'm
every
saying.
night.
That's not what I'm saying. He's not fucking me. I'm fucking him.
Ah.
Either way, are you getting to the point?
Nope.
Like when I tell you during a session, like dog can literally like nut 6 to 7 times before what saves him going to the game is the mouth.
Okay.
The mouth. He's going to the game because when I tell you,
Give
I
that
like
man a round of applause.
when I tell you
He got that paya.
He's still in the playoffs.
when I tell you that like I erupted like and he didn't spill a fucking drop nan time.
Eruption.
You would have thought this nigga had a solo cup down there. Not a drop spilled. Not a fucking drop. So on that alone, he's going to the game.
Shout out to that young man.
Shout out to that young man.
We do have to work on, him being able to
Everything else
fuck.
everything
Keep
else is
forgetting
coachable.
about my cut.
Everything else is coachable, but the potential is there.
Right.
The raw talent is there.
He's Giannis.
He's definitely drafted in the first round.
I am very like I said, that's the best way to describe it. Like I'm fucking the shit out of him. And I'm not even really doing anything. It's just he can't. I think he has to adjust to somebody like me. Now,
Have you had this conversation? with him?
he's a filthy nigga as far as like with things that we discussed that I know that I will be able to do and try like eventually, with him if he builds up.
You just want him to get his cores.
I just want him to be able to dominate me for a change. And right now he don't have that in him. He can't fuck with me like that.
He's not a closer.
And I'm not cause like even when he is trying, like I fuck back and the way that I do it, it's like, oh, and then he you know how like when y'all gotta get revived and shit and like what y'all be playing like Call of Duty.
Somebody gotta go. Give you the adrenaline shot.
It's kind of like that.
I mean,
So I can appreciate, and like I said, saving grace was the head that he gives, and he can go rounds.
you just want him to take the lead for a change.
Yes,
That's all, I get it.
he's not a leader
You
in the
need
bedroom.
you need somebody for the fourth quarter.
Right. He's not a tribal chief just yet.
He's not the tribal chief,
Okay. He's a great supporting cast member.
but he'll never win that Oscar.
So we need to get him into being the main character.
Some people are not built to be main characters.
I need a main character because I am
I say talk
very
to him.
aggressive.
Let him know.
And he talking about some, hey, listen, as long as it get back up, shut your ass up and take these rounds.
See, that's just.
But I'm doing all the work.
She wants to be submissive for a few times. That's all.
I am very dominant in everyday life. I need a motherfucker to be able to flip me over and fuck the shit out of me, not me always fucking somebody else.
Well, those are Washington Wizard tickets.
And it's like, even in my videos with the guy that I deal with, the guy that I usually film with,
So I guess that's. equal.
I let him take the lead a lot because when I take the lead, the videos are only 6 minutes.
6 minutes, get the pressure on.
So when I get on top or I'm doing whatever, when I'm in the lead, the videos are very short. So
Hey, have you
for my
heard-
subscribers to prolong things, I let him take the lead.
Have you heard a good song, nigga? Good songs are 6 minutes.
Dougie Fresh, you're on.
Nigga, back in the day, 6 minutes, the fucking beat was still building.
Dog, that's been a trend on TikTok.
You get a bridge.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like my buddy did one, and he actually put a little coke on his nose while he pretending like he's supposed to be doing the song.
You can get a bridge, a hook, a breakdown in 6 minutes.
And you gave the drummer some.
Man,
Yeah,
that's
so-
a whole session.
So I will go on record and say the dick isn't bad. Okay, the dick isn't bad. Like I said, he has the equipment. The size is there.
I think he should be 1-for-1 because he's going to the Bucks game.
And he definitely lost, and he know he lost.
That mouth catches that's
Right, but the mouth though.
the mouth.
I say he's 1-for-1.
He
He
said,
definitely-
you let everybody take the lead, because otherwise, demon time. I have to. Like if I'm in control, we not gonna be there long. And I like to have fun. I don't pay for hotel rooms for a 5-minute scene. That's not how this works.
Well, if you have
And
multiple
get this
5 minutes,
lingerie, and whatever. Well, and that's what
clip them
happened.
together.
Paste them together.
But that's what
It's
happened
now
with the last
15,
one.
20 minutes.
Like I was, and that's the thing. It's like I typically don't like overnighters, but if I feel like I didn't get what I need, then you could stay because I'm gonna use you in the morning.
If you get it
But,
in the morning.
Yeah.
In the thunder and rain.
Oh, they really want 500 for
You
them?
said, how was Hella Brown's not fun? Okay,
for the
so
chicks.
this is the thing, right? So we are in one position. Just say missionary, he's on top of missionary. In that time on top, a whole bunch of time doesn't have to pass, and he can literally nut 3 times in that, like back to back.
That
It
nigga-
just doesn't die.
That nigga needs to work
So
on
it's
his
like,
stroke count.
it's not rounds in the sense of like we're just changing all these positions and all right, recoup. All right, now we finna do this. No, it's like it's the same thing, if that makes sense.
So y'all be in one position for the length of
Not the
Tik-
entire time.
TikToks.
Not the entire time, but it's like
Shut up.
he can nut so many times, and I'm like, bro, I only got that one off the head, so can we get something? It's
Fuck is
He
he?
get-
Oh, X-Men?
he get basically like coming must be his superpower.
That is a horrible superpower.
He's come, man.
Something.
Cum dumper.
I just can't stop coming.
Yeah.
He could be on the boys.
Yeah. But like I said, he's not he's a sensual guy, and I think that's why I'm like, all right,
Sensual seduction.
we just have to work on him being able to take control and be like, take this dick type shit. Like I feel like I'm like, take this pussy, nigga. Actually, I have.
Well, maybe fam.
Like,
just not a
slap
naturally
him.
aggressive person.
I choke him while I'm on top,
Like slap him and say, get aggressive.
and at this
aggressive.
point, he's
Be-
like, you know
be
what?
Aggressive. Dog, I hate you.
That's okay, Taj. We do replays, so you're all right. As long as you're here.
Aw,
You
I miss
are
Moose and
you are
Squirrel.
hella late.
I was looking for moose and squirrel.
Yeah. But, so
Rocky and
I'll
Bullwinkle.
have company at the Bucks game. But
You sound sad.
I heard you got to try Laughing Tacos, though. I heard they were really good.
I'm dying.
You're dying
I'm sorry,
inside?
dieting. Same difference. Laughing tacos, ain't that just the shit in the bag?
I don't know. I've never had it. I keep hearing it's really good, though.
Because I know a walking taco was you just put all
Walking-
the Doritos, meat,
No, it's
cheese, all
not
that shit
that.
in the bag.
Laughing Tacos is the name of the company.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they got actual, like, companies and
And
stuff.
I was salty because I'm like, ooh, that's going to be lit. Because I don't know about y'all, but I love going to like fucking wrestling events and Bucks games and all kind of shit because them brats be slapping.
April 8th.
Motherfucking brats be
right.
$6-7, but that should be good.
Facts.
Glad I get paid that Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, not even trying to be
But,
funny.
but
I'm spending some
speaking
money
of
down
like
there.
being like annoyed,
Annoyed.
and during sex
Void
is
annoyed.
So I told y'all I got a text earlier. Now y'all know I'm supposed to be going to Vegas
This is true.
2
When?
weeks from today.
Oh, okay.
I'm supposed to be going to Vegas, right? Now, I'm supposed to be going to Vegas for a work trip. So I went, got the Airbnb set up, and I made sure I got one with a balcony because balcony content in Vegas, nigga, of course.
Yes, please.
I asked dog ahead of time, hey, are you available to travel for these days? Oh, yeah. So I went and I reserved the Airbnb. I've already paid for my flight. Because, the closer you wait to shit, the more expensive shit is.
Right.
So I was I'm like, I'm going to do this shit now. So when I got the Airbnb, I meant to do the, just the deposit. The deposit was like $108.
Right.
And then the rest will be due. Hey, lady, how you doing? And the rest would have been due on the 21st. But I guess when I click something to read the terms of something, it automatically reset from what I had set it as. So it put it on pay in full. So it took, the full almost $600 or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
Airbnb is expensive.
Now, that typically,
Praying
I'll
for
be there from
privacy.
Sunday through Wednesday. So that ain't too bad.
Not too bad, but you pay.
Especially
privacy.
for, I showed you where I'm staying at. So my thing is, it wasn't so much me paying everything, up front. It was really because I don't want to be stuck. And it's like, so now I got all this money on hold. And if I have to cancel, I think they said it can take like 10 days for them to give you your money back. And I feel like when niggas don't put money in on shit, they drag their feet. Look how when we was going to the Dells that year, the shit that happened with Ken. When niggas don't have their money in on it, they drag their feet or they aren't really vocal about changing their mind because they don't have anything invested into it. So he was supposed to have his half of the money for the Airbnb to me last week. So I hit him on Thursday and I'm like, hey, were you giving me cash or you sending it through Cash App? He like, well, I don't know yet. I'm like, all right, well, if you send it through Cash App, this is what I need you to put it as because I don't want them trying to count that as income. Y'all know they doing that shit now where, $600 or more.
Yep.
They, whatever. And
Already
it's like,
got
I have my business Cash App, but my personal one, that's for shit like reimbursements or from paying people for hair, all of that little kind of shit. He like, all right. So today is Sunday and I hadn't heard nothing. So I text him and I'm like, hey, is you like, you ain't backing out, is you? His response was, well, I hope not. 2 weeks from today. You knew this ahead of time. I told you what it was weeks ago.
Whoop his ass.
You have no reason because you have a flight voucher. You could have booked your flight before I did. I got this Airbnb.
Whoop his ass.
So I take it. I'm like, all right, so when is you going to know? Because I got a deadline for me to cancel this shit. Because, if you cancel after that deadline, they'll give you your money. But then it's like, well, you get 50% back minus cleaning fees and minus this fee and blah, 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 blah. I would be out of a lot of money to not stay there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I could have easily stayed at a hotel out there and been cool. I got the Airbnb because of, like I said, like with the balcony and everything that we trying to do and the type of room it is. So if he don't go, I'm definitely blocked. Like I'll never work with him again. Just based off the strength. Even if I do get my money back, just because you waited to the last minute to cancel, you knew this is what we supposed to be doing. I can't work with people like that.
And you should.
So now I'm irritated.
You shouldn't have to.
So now when he texts back, he was like, well, when your deadline? I'm alive. My deadline is actually the 29th.
My deadline
Before-
was yesterday.
Before
It
3.
really was.
My deadline is the 29th before 3 p.m., but I am telling him that it's Wednesday.
My deadline was yesterday.
So, well, see, I didn't say that. When I wrote him today, I wrote him today and said, because I got a deadline to cancel and I'm not trying to lose my bread because I'll be pissed. So I'm just going to tell him that it's Wednesday, even though it's not until next week. Because I feel like if I tell him that, like, niggas will wait until next week to whatever. And I'm like, dog, your half on the Airbnb is like only $275. And you have a free flight credit. Why is that so difficult when you were the one that made it seem like you wanted to go? Especially when, like, I'll be the one because they're going to charge $100 each night for incidentals. as a deposit. I'll get it back after we check out, but you're not even paying that. That's going on my credit card. So you really have no reason. And I think what pissed me off the most was instead of I shouldn't have had to ask you about you going. At the moment that you felt like it was any doubt about you going, you should have been hitting me ASAP like, hey, I don't know, it ain't looking sweet, or, you know, but I'll follow up with you and I'll let you know by this date if I can still go. I shouldn't have had to hunt you down to see what it is at all.
Punch him.
So, yeah, that pissed me off a
Yeah,
lot.
if you punch him, we'll be all right.
Just punch him. Get it out the system.
Yeah.
All right, we got 15. Just to give you a heads up.
No, so.
And the thunder and rain. Dum.
This is the wildest shit to me, y'all.
Oh, you looked at your OnlyFans?
That's disgusting.
That ain't wild.
That's for
to,
sure.
to the young man who's 0-2.
Hey, so
it is.
y'all know how every week I usually have like a crazy story and shit. And obviously, you know, we started out ain't the price of doing business like in these situations is supposed to be this split pricing. And that's why I don't like planning shit with people, like, because I be having my shit ready to go and then motherfuckers be dragging their feet and shit.
Is he a 9-to-5er? Like, does he have a regular everyday job?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he sells drugs, but whatever.
Okay, never mind then. Same rules don't apply.
But
no, they don't.
Yeah, because like me and Juan, we gotta take vacation time.
Right, we got
drug dealers can just.
But like when
go.
you were the one, like, man, we need to whatever, and like you've been talking about Vegas, and I brought the dates up to you. So before I booked anything, I asked you, are you good these dates? And you always, shit, I'm free whenever. And now it's
whatever, whenever.
You know.
All right, man. Maybe it's a drought.
Ain't no drought.
Pack ain't moving like it's supposed to.
Shit, Vegas is where you definitely need to go. If anything, to re-up.
Look, don't nobody know me in Vegas. I fuck around. I be in Vegas doing collabs. Don't play with me. I'm gonna get my money back.
Bro, don't be collabing with strangers.
It'll be bitches.
It's still a stranger. America.
Why is this not opening? It's tripping.
Because it don't want you to see it. It don't want to share that foolishness.
It don't.
Because I know it's foolishness. Ain't you got to see it. I already know it's fool. We going to talk about Juicy Smollett?
That nigga.
Yo, he the coldest. He the
Can we get hit with this bitch?
This bitch.
I just want to know why the judge went off like that, dog.
So for those of you guys who did not hear the judge spaz, we have a little tape for you. While Mimi getting her shit together.
Diamonds on my wrist. Here I am all alone.
The damage you've done to yourself is way beyond anything else that can happen to you from me or any other judge that would be sentencing you in this criminal case. You are now a permanently convicted felon. Your family who loves you and supports you, I only want to use the word forgive because forgiveness isn't even necessary. They're with you so much. They're so tight-knit, but you have to live with the fact that you really put them through a ringer. You've embarrassed your valuable friends in high places, the elected public officials, people in the media. You've embarrassed them. You have to live with that. I don't know if those relationships can be repaired. You've become toxic in your own workplace. Your career future is uncertain at very best. It was really on a rocket ship to success, and now you've turned yourself into riches to rags, and it's so unfortunate. Your very name has become an adverb for lying, and I cannot imagine what could be worse than that. People talk about situations where somebody's lying and trying to manipulate and maneuver a story, and your name comes up as, pulling a Jussie, something like that. That's awful. You're the butt of jokes. Comedians, mainstream talk show hosts, they make jokes about you. They do sketches about you. I can't imagine anything worse than that. Now, this is all self-inflicted. These are things you did to yourself. This is self-damage. Well, some people may think that what you did is funny, and there's some room for humor or jokes about it. but I assure you this court does not. I don't think there is anything funny at all about hoaxing and faking racial hate crimes. Hoaxing or faking homophobic hate crimes. I think that is disgraceful. There is nothing funny about it. There's no humor in what you did whatsoever. All because you're selfish, arrogant, narcissistic. At least you have that side in you that came out through this case, and you kept doubling down and doubling down and doubling down. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. And I'm your sentencing judge, and I don't find it funny. So where are we at? We're at the end. You are convicted of a Class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here.
All right, we'll need others. I just want to
Your
hear just on it.
premeditation, which I've described.
I don't care about the sentence.
The pain you caused to...
Bro, I heard he got out.
He couldn't have got out.
I heard
He wasn't like in jail.
He ain't in jail yet.
I heard folks did 6 days and he Gucci now. He going home.
Yeah, it wasn't a sentence to jail kind of thing.
Here's my question about this whole. What was the end game? Like, what were you trying to get motherfuckers to believe in this whole ordeal?
I
like,
don't. You know what? Honestly, I don't know.
Like, most of the time, when motherfuckers lie, like, I'm lying for a purpose. Like, I need something. I'm looking for something. I'm trying to gain monetary value out of this fucking lie. What the fuck was he looking for? I'll tell you, this is a bad movie script, and he starred in it, and this shit's terrible.
Dog, that judge went ape shit. Like, I feel like that judge would be me if I was sitting in the chambers.
Dog said you are now synonymous with lying.
Pulling a Jussie or something like that. Comedians, talk show hosts. You're the butt of jokes.
like dog was so disgusted.
Imagine telling somebody like you're the butt of jokes, dog.
Like,
Jay said he filed an appeal.
Yeah,
and,
I was looking that up too.
They gave him a bail for why he was on appeal.
Yeah, folks did 6 days in jail.
You're sick. You are the butt of jokes.
Hey, bro, he wasn't gonna survive. He wasn't gonna survive in Cook County. Let's keep it
now
a
he a
buck.
free man.
He's not really free. He just got to stay home.
Think he was gonna kill himself?
Somebody in Cook County was gonna take that booty.
Cook County, you actually be left alone. I've been in Cook County. Cook County is like the general pie area, but you actually have your own cell to go into. I would only come out like when it was time, like when we had to do count and when it was food, because them hungry bitches used to be like, hey, can I have your sandwich? And I'm like, bro, I don't want this sandwich. And like, well, you got to come out and get it because they won't just give it to me. Well, you got to be hungry, bro, because I'm not going to get out this bed. You had your own little metal toilet and shit in there. I used to be in there with a book. So I was either asleep or reading. So I actually prefer Cook County over the places I've been because I had more privacy in Cook County.
Low key jail look like it's always cold.
It do look like the heat don't never
like
be on.
when you watch jail
it don't
shows,
never look like the heat be
it's
on.
like, hey,
Yeah,
this is a cold
I
ass
stayed like
building.
my nose and shit while I was in there because it's like I'm like this unfiltered ass air. What is this? But
you get pure air blown on you.
yeah, like
do you get blankets in this motherfucker? It look like it's cold as fucking jail.
and it makes your nose hurt.
And it looks
So,
like you
when
get
I was,
that coarse blanket too.
Because one of the spaces that I was in, like, because y'all know I was federal, so when I had to go to the White County jail, that was Tazewell County, them motherfuckers, like, 6 a.m. bright and early, they clicking all the lights on and shit. You gotta have your bed made. You can't lay under the covers. Like, you could lay in your bed, but you gotta lay on top of a made bed. You can't, just be under the covers all fucking day. Like, bitch, it's cold in here. The fuck you mean? You niggas don't have jackets on commissary.
We don't trust y'all.
Just looking at jail, I be like, bro, it look frosty as a bitch in
Chauncey
here.
said,
No wonder why niggas wear long
the
sleeves.
county cold as hell. You know what pisses me off? The county is cold, but that Kool-Aid warm as a bitch. Like, why don't y'all put this motherfucker under this same central air that y'all got blowing over here? Why the fuck is this Kool-Aid so cold? Bitch, my fingertips are blue and you got this warm-ass Kool-Aid. I used to be so mad.
Fuck, how's Kool-Aid warm?
And then the white people, like the White County, like I said, I was out in Tazewell County, because by me being in the feds, we didn't have a hole or solitary confinement. So when we got in trouble, they had to send us to county for solitary. So that was our punishment. We would get sent to county.
Go somewhere completely different.
Yeah, and I'm like, nigga, you just gave me a hard boiled egg and hot Kool-Aid.
Ugh.
Do you know that?
You know how bad your intestines
And they wasn't
are fucked
telling
up?
and they wasn't telling us how long I was supposed to be there, because it's like, bro, I need to know what's what, so I can have, am I gonna be here long enough that I need to have my mama put money on my books here or what? Because like all my money was out at the Fed, so I'm like, bro, I'm in here, I can't do anything, I can't buy anything because y'all didn't transfer my money. I was pissed. Oh, I was so mad.
You know they got TikTok in jail.
Niggas got a lot of shit in jail.
Big fact.
And I can see, because like I said, by me being in the Feds, like one of the places that was I think it was Danbury, Connecticut. I don't know if it was that one or another one, but
How
they
the fuck
had
you in
like you could
Connecticut?
roller skate and shit in there.
Roller skate.
I wanted to be in Illinois because it was closer for me to get visits, and then my family didn't come see me anyway, so I could have just went over there to roller skate.
Yeah, you could have went to Danbury.
So shit, I was in Illinois for no
They was
fucking
gonna
reason.
send you to Bristol, Connecticut.
But yeah, the final thing that I want to talk about, because I cannot get off of Chauncey said he's in a federal halfway house right now.
What? Wait, what?
Huh?
But
How are you watching this, bro? This is out of curiosity.
Because they have phones. The
Bro,
nigga did
listen.
a jail TikTok tutorial on what he was gonna feed niggas.
and I got 9 minutes left, so we ain't finna talk about it. So I have to start sad and then end with the funny one, because I don't want to end on like a tragic and sad note. But I really have to say this. It pisses me off that I'm not sure if you guys are aware that the mother of Young Thug's 14-year-old son was murdered in
sad.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I seen that.
Lakeivia Jackson. And what pisses me off, like, she was there at the bowling alley to celebrate her best friend's birthday. And I guess another group came in and was basically like taking over their shit. You know what I'm saying? So they got into an argument over a bowling ball. And a nigga waited in the parking lot for 20 minutes for her to come out and shot her multiple times and kill her.
Over a fucking
Bowling ball. Like, these emotional ass niggas, dog. It's just like in 20 minutes, nothing clicked
registered
to say,
to be like, hey, this is not okay.
right. Nothing in that 20 minutes.
Niggas don't care, bro.
Like,
It's sad.
so that really, really, really just it got to a point like I really didn't even know what to say about it, because it was so fucking stupid and annoying.
I don't want to argue with niggas. I don't go fuck, man.
Some niggas I really just
You got it, bro. You can have it. Whatever you want, you got it. I'm not finna argue with you.
some niggas. Let me see. D said Thug go send Lil Slime them to spend so many times behind that shit, as he should. Cause at this point, like I don't even want justice to be served. Like for him to be captured by police,
You want that nigga?
I want him to be riddled with bullets, cause he deserve it.
We're getting to the point where that needs to happen.
I'm talking Denzel training day.
How you
Light
want-
his ass up.
How you want it, Jake? I'm surgical with this bitch.
You kill a woman. You waited and stalked the fucking parking lot of a bowling alley to murder a woman over an argument about a fucking bowling ball. Nigga, where are your balls? Bitch ass nigga. So, I don't want to leave upset. So, I'll talk about a family that got rid of their dog because they thought it was gay.
Wait. I must have read that wrong. I thought the dog didn't want to be part of the family.
How's your dog gay? You know what?
We can ask Rabbit.
We showed you animals do whatever the hell they want. Okay?
Sexuality is a spectrum.
No, it
man.
said the dog was abandoned at the animal shelter because the owners thought he was gay. A North Carolina dog was abandoned and sent to an animal shelter because its owner thought the pooch was gay.
Dogs don't care.
Why is the story not opening, bro? Where is it? Because I'm clicking on the link, but it's not opening.
Is it doing in Facebook?
Yeah, but it's not letting me click on it.
I don't know. I'm going to go to my Facebook, see if I can open it and put it on.
Yeah, I opened it. I got it. I just went back in my browser. D said facts because these motherfuckers really think life is GTA. For real. It said, this is actually a really sad story, so hold the chuckles. A North Carolina dog was abandoned and sent to an animal shelter because the owner thought the pooch was gay. Fesco was held up at the shelter in Stanley County after his owners caught him humping another male hound. Of course, the owner's reaction is absurd. Dogs do this for dominance, and even if Fesco was gay, so what? The shelter posted the dog's story on Facebook, assuring prospective owners he's a good boy and kind to people and his peers alike. The 5-year-old doggy will almost certainly get a home. As for the former owners maybe try a turtle. Then again, that hump on their shell may be alarming to them. How fucked up is that, bro?
First of all, what was the dog's name?
Fesco.
So even if the dog was gay,
The
this
dog's
is
name
partially
Fez.
your fault.
Dog's
Why
name
the
Fez.
fuck? Why the fuck is this dog named Fesco?
Dude said, did they leave a note that said a gay ass dog or something?
Yo, how do you explain that to like when you bring him to the Humane Society? Like, hey, yo, we don't want him because we think he gay.
He said, hey, that shit would have been weak as fuck even if it was a man he shot. I'm not saying that it would have been any more or less weak. I'm just saying the fact that you are a man stalking a fucking woman because of an argument. Like, why are you... Never mind. I said I was going to be off that. But yeah, that's wild as fuck. Because if you
Very
know
wild.
dogs, like, bro, they hump anything.
They hook other male dogs. They gotta get that
What
nut
does-
off.
Like when you drop a dog off at the Humane Society, you have to tell them why you bringing the dog there.
And I was like, hey, this nigga was trying to get some dog pussy and I ain't with that. So I'm going to need dog to go.
They named the dog after dude on you. That's right. You don't watch Euphoria. That's Fez name.
Oh, I was gonna ask like
Why-
is Fez's whole name Fesco?
Yeah, that's Fez.
Oh, so you fucked him up from the jump.
No, Fez a cool
How
ass
long has
dude.
Euphoria been on? Because the dog is 5.
It's been about 2-3 years.
Yeah, because the dog is 5.
What season is they on?
We on 2, but then we had that big ass gap because of COVID. So they just finished 2.
Yeah.
Or maybe they got
Well,
the dog in
We
the
gonna go
fire.
ahead and
Maybe-
get out of here because 2 hours is our cutoff, or they won't let us repost the live tomorrow. A lot of y'all join in on Mondays for the live. If you weren't able to listen to the show last week because it wasn't posted to whatever platforms for whatever reason, I apologize, but you already know it wasn't my fault. So
Wasn't mine either.
want to thank you guys for tuning
didn't blame
in
you.
this week. If you were late to the live, had to leave early, as always, you can catch the replays on Mondays at 10 o'clock. And if you want to catch it on your favorite streaming platforms, get you through your work days, it's all good. Every Tuesday, we got Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. We on all them joints. So until next time, we got to go.